everybody, Stacy here with you today. I'm going to show you how to create a tri-fold photo holder using just a 6x6 paper pad and a couple sheets of cardstock. The supplies you'll need for this are a piece of cardstock that is cut 6 by 12. You're going to score that at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. You need 2 pieces of cardstock that are 4 by 12, and you'll score those at 6. 2 sheets of pattern paper from your 6x6 paper pad that are 5 3/4 by 3 1/4. And you need 7 pieces of pattern paper that are 5 3/4 by 4. I also used some embellishments, washi tape, brads. This is what I'm going to use to hold it closed. Some twine. You'll also need 4 tags that are the size, I think they're size 5 tags. You'll need 4 of those. So what you want to do is you're going to start with your piece of cardstock that's 6 by 12. You're going to score it again at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. Once you have that done, you're going to take your 2 pieces of cardstock that you cut to 4 by 12 and you scored it at 6. I'm going to make pockets, so I'm going to put a little bit of score tape along the top, bottom, and one side. And you'll do this for both of them. One of them I will stick down on the bottom, and the other one, once I have the tape on, I will put the opposite direction. That way I have a pocket on each side. So you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's what you should have after you have your 2 pieces of cardstock adhered to your base. This top part is the smaller part of it, which is going to be the flap to keep it closed. And then your 2 flaps that were 4 by 12 that you scored, one should open to the left and one should open to the right. I have went ahead and inked and cut all of my pattern paper. I ran it through my Xyron Creatopia so it would be easier. I could just pull it off and stick it down. So what you want to do is you're gonna fold up from the bottom and then close the smaller flap over. This is the size that it'll be when it's complete. So for the smaller flap on the outside, you want to adhere your pattern paper. Again, I always cut mine about 1/4 inch shorter just because I like that border around it. So your pattern paper's on the flap. Then you can open the flap and adhere your pattern paper to the inside of that. So now your flap is done. You want to adhere your pattern paper to what you will see when your flap is closed. You will see this piece here that you folded up from the bottom. So you can adhere that paper next. I also cut a little strip of the chevron paper just to place across it. So I went ahead and inked that and ran that through the Creatopia also to make it easier so I could just pull and stick it down. Okay, so you've got your pieces on your cover flaps, and which is what's going to be the back side of the piece that you folded up from the bottom. So when you open it up, you have your two flaps there closed. So what you want to do is put pattern paper on each flap, both on the outside and the two on the inside. So my outside flaps are done. I'm going to start working inside. You should have 4 pieces left for the inside. So go ahead, get all your pattern paper on, and once you're done with that, we'll start the next step. Okay, so you should have paper on your entire project. So here's the front flap or cover. You open it up, that's what you'll see on the inside. Then if you completely unfold it, you'll have your pattern paper on these 2 flaps. You can open up those flaps, and then you'll have pattern paper on all of them. You can decorate them however you want, cut smaller photo mats and put photo mats in there. I like the 2 pieces. This is the far and away line. There's 2 sheets in the 6x6 pad that are going to be perfect for you to cut apart. This one you can journal on, and this one has little journaling spots too, but they're also cute little tags that you can cut out, and if you wanted to, you could put cardstock across the bottom and make it an actual pocket inside of this, along with the pockets that you have on the sides, or where the flap and the base meet. So that's what I chose to do. I made this side, the middle of the right side, a pocket, and the bottom of the left side a pocket. What I did with my scrap pieces of paper when I was done cutting this, I took tags and decorated some tags. With what I had left, I added some washi tape on there. I used the Twinery twine to tie on a couple of my tags, and then this last tag here, I put a brad through it. The little sticky note I used here, some washi tape. So what you'll do is, once you have your tags, then if you don't want to make tags, you can just insert photo mats with tabs just so that you can reach them to pull them out. So what I did is just put 2 of the tags in each pocket. Put 2 in the middle one, and then 2 in the bottom one here. This would be something cute to put on your work desk, or you could make it larger if you wanted to. You could make it so that your pictures go this way. Just turn this around and put both, your tags out the top of both of them instead of one out of each side. So then when you fold it up, you could put a brad or a button here and tie twine around it to keep it closed if you wanted to. What I'm going to use to keep it closed is one of Teresa's little blingage clips. This project originally started, I was going to add it to one of my mini albums as a photo insert into one of the pockets, but then the more I added to it, it got a little bulky and I couldn't fit it in the pocket. So there you go. You could even, if you did a smaller version or even this size, you could keep it in your purse. It will work with any line. It's using just a couple sheets of a 6x6 paper pad. You'll have plenty of scrap left over to decorate the pockets inside, or like I said, use the pieces and cut them apart as photo tags. You can add more embellishments to it. So that is my little 6x6 paper pad project for a tri-fold photo holder. Again, use any line, put pictures of your grandkids in. This one is perfect for travel pictures. If you wanted to, you could decorate the back. I didn't decorate the back because I figured I would just display it sitting up somewhere. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for stopping by.